The Xbox handheld device has officially been announced. This has been a very long time coming. PlayStation has had a handheld device for some time now. They've had different versions of it. Nintendo has had their versions of handheld devices over the years, and of course now with the Switch, it's quite mainstream. Steam even has the Steam Deck. I mean, pretty much everybody but Xbox has had a handheld device and currently has one. Xbox has never had one, and that's just gotta be some level of crime. I really think a handheld device for Xbox games should have happened like, a decade ago or more. Like, I could have played Xbox 360 games on these handheld devices. I feel like they could have just done, I don't know, so many cool things with that. But here's the thing, because it's kind of just been an obvious, a lot of rumors have been swirling for really the past few years now that this has been in the works, and Phil Spencer has kind of, hinted at this from time to time. But now it has been announced by him. So he was just in a Bloomberg interview, and I have to say I tried pulling up this Bloomberg interview, but I got the famous Bloomberg paywall, which was about as welcome as the cold that I got like 5 days ago. Yeah, I still have that. That's why my voice still sounds like death. I apologize. But regardless, reading the articles of other people who were less cheap than myself and actually read it, yeah, it does sound like Phil Spencer has actually confirmed that yes, Xbox is working on this. He mentioned that, quote, expectation is that we would do something. He was kind of referring to the past, kind of the build-up here. But when talking about this, he said that basically Xbox is working on their own set of like prototype devices right now. So this is very much in the early stages, unfortunately. Yeah, this ain't coming out next week. Don't be planning to give your brother this for Christmas this year. It ain't happening. No, it actually sounds like, unfortunately, this is going to be maybe years ahead. He was talking about the long-term Phil Spencer. He said, quote, longer term, I love us building devices, and I think our team could do some real innovative work, but we want to be informed by learning and what's happening now, end quote. Now that's a quote from an article that was quoting the article from Bloomberg. I wish I could kind of get more of the details here, but it does not sound like he expanded much on this. But yeah, the general consensus is that this is going to take years from now before this actually is released. That's just the general consensus right now from what Phil Spencer said. I don't know. Maybe this process could get expedited. Maybe we'll see it like early 2026. Who knows? But Phil did mention that he actually wants to focus a little bit more right now on improving the Xbox app, specifically streamlining it more for pretty much every device to work better with games. The Xbox app, obviously you can use it on pretty much any mobile device. And I guess I should say really any device, like even your laptop or your PC, there's an app for that. So he said they've got kind of some work to do on that app. I do actually kind of agree. I do use the one for my laptop, and I think it could use maybe a little bit more work, and I think he's kind of wanting to focus on that before actually releasing this sort of Xbox device that they are working on. I'm sure their thought process is that they want to make the Xbox app on any device pretty much as perfect as they can get it right now before making an actual mobile device of their own. So yeah, very cool, kind of a good news, bad news thing here, I guess. I mean, bad news, we're not going to get it, for a while, but good news is that we do officially now have an actual announcement on this sort of Xbox handheld device, whatever it will be called. One final note, he did say something about how they want to kind of put their own Xbox sort of spin on it. That's kind of the way I took it. Like, they don't just want to make any type of mobile device. They kind of want to do their own thing with it. Now, I don't know what that would look like, but I don't know why this just popped into my head. Could you imagine if they released something crazy like an Xbox Nintendo hybrid? I mean, there is no way in the world that would actually happen, but could you actually imagine if that did happen? Don't know why. Very weird thought. That's just the first thing that I thought of. It would never happen, but I guess crazier things have happened. Regardless, I mean, we will just have to wait and see what will happen with this Xbox mobile device. Unfortunately, don't hold your breath. It does sound like we will be waiting for a while.